So, peeps, it is Friday. Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness just came out yesterday, and we decided we did not want to get any spoilers, so we came to the theater the next day.
Yes, and this is our first time going to this theater. It's the best part, since it's a VIP theaters, no kids, no teenagers, and apparently you can order booze.
Yeah, we're at the VIP Cineplex by Don Mills and Lawrence. First time we're checking out the VIP cinemas. So we're going in a bit early so we can order our food and try to get a few shots to show you guys what it's like in there. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, but we're definitely going to come back with you guys at the end with a review, because we're pretty sure this movie's going to be epic.
Yes.
All right, peeps, we're going to go in there right now, find our seats. So we got here half an hour early, so we're in our seats now, just chilling. Definitely the most comfortable movie seats I've ever been in. You agreed?
Yeah, but mine's just a bit high up the ground. I have to really lean back in.
I think they recline too. That's what Ashley said.
Oh. That's nice for these glasses.
Like, I'm thinking we're just gonna order a couple things. This guy fully orders like $120 worth of food.
Yes. Do you have to film that?
It's like, okay, we're going VIP, I guess we're going all out, right? I'll show you guys what I ordered. I got a burger with poutine.
Little guys, huh? I am a master of Kung Fu.
Dr. Carl got tacos, chicken tenders, a poutine, and what's the other thing you got? You got nachos?
Yeah.
He had to use like the table beside him because he got so much shit. What is going on, peeps? We are back in the Fat Cave. We have just finished Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It was awesome. It was awesome. That's all I gotta say.
I agree. And we normally never really agree on many things, but this we do. It was probably one of the best movies I've ever seen this year. Easy, my top 3.
Anything with the multiverse is just amazing. Getting to see other versions of characters and stuff, it's always cool. It makes it really feel like comic book movies have really transcended entertainment. But the cool thing about the comics is you always had these really outside of the box stories of multiverses and stuff, and now actually seeing that on the big screen and not just in cartoons is epic. But let's not just talk about the movie. As you guys saw earlier in this review, we went to the new VIP Cineplex. It's been around for a few years. It was our first time experiencing it, and I absolutely loved the experience and recommend it to anyone else. What do you think about the experience?
Well, I would have to say, I love those seats. The best seats in any theaters I've ever sat on. You can actually recline. And there's like a mini table that you could slide and enjoy your food.
Yeah, the armrest just like goes like that. Oh man, it was cool. The tickets cost me about $54, but absolutely worth it. Dr. Clone had a bit of a buffet. I had the 21 stack burger, the bacon and cheese double burger with bacon poutine. I grabbed 1 can of beer and 1 Coke. What did you have, Dr. Clone?
Well, since this was my first time, and unfortunately I'm kind of an impulsive shopper, so I got 3 chicken tacos, a poutine, chicken tenders with, I don't remember the name of the sauce that they came in, nachos, not small nachos, a big thing of nachos with cheese and 2 dips and 2 drinks. Pop though. I didn't feel like drinking that particular day.
Yeah, it was a bit early. I only ordered it just because they kept pushing it, but they do have extensive cocktails available. The food was absolutely amazing. It came up to about $120, yes, but it was just a great experience. Both of our first time experiencing the VIP. The staff were very accommodating and friendly. As you guys saw the clips I filmed earlier, did not give me any problems. They're actually very cool with it. Did not interfere in anything that we're recording.
Another thing I find interesting there was apparently pictures of every single great movie that's ever been played in this theater. This theater has a lot of history. I tried to take a clip of these pictures, but unfortunately, there's a few people who got in the damn way, so I don't think I'll be able to use the footage.
And another thing is just like the staff are very, very nice. Like you said, he's accidentally stepped on our server's feet a few times, right?
Yes, now believe me when I say this, boys and girls, I accidentally stepped on this poor guy's feet, but he didn't yell, he didn't say anything. So as far as I'm concerned, he passed Dr. Clone's test of being a gentleman and a scholar and a great host. And again, totally sorry, my bad.
Now let's talk about the movie. The movie itself was amazing. It was compelling visually, story-wise, the characters, just everything. The storytelling was just so well done from the start. It was action-packed. And like, one thing that stood out to me was seeing Doctor Strange actually physically fight. Because he's a wizard. You're used to him just doing magic, right?
Yes, like my brother said, great visuals. We should mention, we saw this movie in 3D.
Yeah, that was actually quite cool. That was quite cool.
The first time enjoying a proper 3D movie. Now, to explain to both the peeps out there and my brother, the reason why you saw the Dr. Clone that we know actually fisticuffs, as they put it, because when he's being trained by the Ancient One in both the first one and the comics, they actually do train them in hand-to-hand combat with weapons because they have realized you can't always defeat all your enemies with this magic. It's a very common trait for certain wizard groups and societies to train in hand-to-hand combat. Like in this movie, for example, they were using bow and arrows, but instead of regular arrows, they used magical arrows.
Yeah. It was a lot you saw. The whole magic side. Like, I like Wong as his new Sorcerer Supreme. Like, at one part, he pops in the beginning. He's like, it's customary to bow to the Sorcerer Supreme. And Doctor Strange is like, I know. And then he just flies off.
Those two have a lot of great chemistry together. There's a lot of funny moments between those two.
Oh, yeah. I remember Wong was just, like, quiet. He wasn't really talking much in the first one. He was just like, ugh.
Yeah, you just see him doing some chores, grunting, yelling, says, leave me out of this. And at one point, he says, are you going to get sandwiches? Yeah, get me something too.
But he's like, he has so much personality. It's great that he's actually getting a chance to show his personality. I actually love this movie. My favorite parts is the Illuminati part. I won't go into any spoilery things just yet. And then the final battle scenes was quite epic. What was your top scene in this?
Unfortunately, there is way too many scenes to go through. The scene in particular that I like is somewhere near the end, so I'll probably tell you boys and girls about that when we get to the special segment of spoilers.
Now, as far as the ratings for this movie, I'm definitely giving it 2 thumbs up.
Me? I'm giving it 10 thumbs up. Even though I can't stick out 10 thumbs, I like this movie so much it deserves 10s because it was really awesome. And I really love the fact that we got to see it in 3D because there's certain action scenes, when you see the magic and the abilities, they're coming right at you.
Yeah, that was actually really cool.
The thing I also find interesting, when you see characters like running up, I felt like they're running right at me.
Yeah.
If I ate my special cookies, I might have tripped out in the theaters.
And it's like my brother said, we don't always agree on a lot of things, but this time, I'll give them the 10 thumbs up too. We both gave perfect ratings, so that means one of you guys in the comments will get a prize pack below. So sound off in the comments, and one of you will be selected for a special prize from us. Now, at this point of the review, we gotta warn anyone who has not seen the movie. This is the part where we're gonna say some things that are spoilers. And I appreciate you guys watching the whole video, but this is where you're gonna have to stop. If you don't want any spoilers and you want to enjoy the movie, the experience fully, I would recommend stopping. If you don't care about spoilers, continue. I appreciate the watch time. I'm sure my brother does too. So keep watching. But in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're talking some spoilery things right now. And I think the biggest thing that most people were excited about was the Illuminati.
Yes, and there's one member that my brother's been dying to let you all know. Tell the good boys and girls.
Oh man, John Krasinski Jim Halpert from The Office is Mr. Fantastic. I legit yelled out, "Holy shit," when he was revealed as Mr. Fantastic. He did an amazing job as Mr. Fantastic. I'm hoping he comes back in the role.
Not only did he do a good job, he was a believable to be.
Yeah, he absolutely, I believed that I was looking at Mr. Fantastic. Black Bolt, it was the same actor from the Inhuman show. He returned and actually had a comic accurate costume, which is really cool because I really enjoyed that show. I know my brother didn't watch it, but I enjoyed the Inhuman show, but I feel the show would have been better if you saw him in his proper costume.
But I also like is you actually get to see his powers in full display. For those who know Black Bolt, his powers is based off of his voice. A single word is enough to destroy an entire city.
Yep. And a Peggy Carter's version of Captain Britain was there. It was actually quite cool to see her in live action. It's like the What If one, but it was just like really, really awesome to see.
They did a good job getting both her look and her hairstyle pretty accurate.
Yeah. We got Maria Rambeau's mother as Miss Marvel, who, as many of you may know in the comics, was the original Miss Marvel. And then we got Mordo on the team. And then the one guy that everyone knew, Professor X. And it was just like he had his X-Men, 90s X-Men wheelchair when he was rolling in. They played that 90s X-Men theme. Epic. Just pure epicness.
Seeing him finally for the first time and his accurate cartoon and comic book wheelchair was just great. Like, throughout all the movies, it's always been something new because you know how they always try to appeal to new fans, but this time they finally cater to us old fans, fans of the cartoons and comics.
Yeah, that literally, when we were watching the cartoons and the comics when we were kids, that's what he was in. So it was actually cool to actually visually see that. Seeing these characters in person was awesome. I'm not going to tell you what happened to the characters, because that would be like mega spoilers.
And we don't want to ruin everything for you, but I will say one more thing. They're Sentries. If you did not realize, they're like a different version of Ultron. Like a good, controllable Ultron who's not homicidal.
Yeah, it was a Legion of Ultron bots that they had working for them. Mordo also was on the Illuminati. It was really, really well done. There's two other versions of Doctor Strange, as we said. We had Defender Doctor Strange. Then we had a sinister Doctor Strange at the end. I'm not going to give too many details. It's not the one in the What Ifs, but he's very reminiscent to that one.
There are two distinct differences between this one and the What Ifs, but again, we don't want to ruin it completely for you. But
yeah, we gave you guys a lot of spoilers. We want you guys to enjoy the surprises of the movie. So we're actually going to wrap it up right there. You have any final things to say about the movie?
Now I can finally say what my favorite fight scene was. It was between Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. When you see these two throw down, it's going to be, let's just say, magical.
Yeah. Oh, man. Battle of the Century. It was just like, oh, man. There's not enough things we could say about this movie. But once again, guys, to truly enjoy it, to truly embrace it, go out and watch the movie. It is definitely worth your time and your money. That's it for us for now, guys. This has been another edition and a return of Dr. Clone and Tony at the Movies. So stay tuned for the next episode. You don't know what we're going to see next, but we'll be sure to let you know what we thought about it. Be sure to follow me on everything Urban Franchise Entertainment. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what I'm doing right. Let me know what I'm doing wrong so I can make the changes to keep you guys happy. Notification bells, all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. Whatever you feel I deserve. Be sure to follow me on everything TBX420 Club and Urban Franchise Entertainment on all social medias. Stay good, peeps, and keep it.
And now, two more things, boys and girls. Not only do we do reviews on new movies, but also do reviews on old movies, because even old movies need some loving and care. And hey, for all you know, you've never seen or heard of these movies. So, will we open up your minds to new things every time we do these particular episodes? Oh, and one thing I should mention. Don't do the one mistake I did while in the theaters. And that was ordering way too much food because, like we said, this was our first time here, and I was not expecting these portions to be so big and expensive at the same time. This kind of killed my budget for the month because I spent way too much on food. Like, don't get me wrong, it was all delicious, but this way too much. So, boys and girls, if you're gonna get food, get one food item. Don't do the same mistake because my eyes were bigger than my stomach again. I really gotta work on that. Now, we'll end it the same way that we always ended here. But before that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me, Dr. Clone, at StuCorp on YouTube. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell, because apparently that's a thing. Now, we'll end it the same way as we always end it here. Never forget, you too could be a member of StuCorp. Because everyone wants to be a member, don't they? See you soon.